Another Mac Black Studios production. Midnight Soul Serum.
Welcome back to Midnight Soul Sermon. As always, I'm your host, Matt Black. So what we have today is we're going to do a little review of the I Am Joy Ormus Real 24 Karat Gold Oil. So, it talks about lucid dreaming, opening up, being a spiritual wonder, opening up your third eye, cleaning it, and just things of that nature. So, 3 days in, I did notice the lucid dreaming part. Like, the details got very intense, like retinas and things I just never really recalled from my dreams. And also, about the third day in, I really started to recall every dream I had, no matter how short it was. It made a big difference in 3 days. So I think the biggest thing for me though was what took place after the 3 days. And so the first experience I'm going to share with you is I was at a job that I haven't worked at since 2014. And at this job, I'm conscious that I don't work there. I'm trying to leave the job. I'm clocking out. I'm leaving when I hear my manager. She's the manager over the whole department. She calls my name. She's like, "I was waiting to see you here." And I was like, "I don't work here." And she said, "Well, I know that. I retired before you left here." That's number one. That was a big fact that she recalled that fact, that we're having this type of conversation on this type of level. And so she's just like telling me that she knows that she's not working there as well. She goes on to tell me that her and her husband are still doing their adventure, their RVing days, and she's about had enough of it, and this, that, and the third. But she's conscious that she doesn't work there. And then she told me, she said, "The only reason I come back to this place in this realm is because it's the only place I felt like I had power and control." And you just got to kind of let that sink in, because for one, this other person in this dream that's at a place that you're at also knows that they're not really working there either. They're conscious of the fact that they know you left. They've been waiting to see you, to have a conversation with you, see how you've been doing, and then to admit that they're still doing their daily things out there in life, but they're there in that realm because that's where they kept and controlled power. That was the first experience I want to share, and that one blew me away. Like, if I didn't have any more, that would have been it. That I said, "Hey, get this stuff. It does something." The second experience, I had been working on trying to figure out. I was framing out a wall, and at the end of the night, I just stopped working. I was like, I obviously do not have what I need to finish this project. So here we go. Here comes the whole lucid dreaming thing. And this time, it was myself talking to me. It's a different, I would say a higher version of myself, a different version of myself. And listening to myself explain this to myself and show me where these things are, how to put them, where to put them, and how to do it. And also tell myself, you don't need to go to the store. And you don't need to buy anything. You have everything you need to complete this project right here. And so just being able to recall that, for one, was kind of like, okay. So I go and I look into places that myself had told myself these things were. My higher self had told me. And I followed the instructions to what I recalled. And what do you know? Didn't have to go to the store to do anything. It came together just like myself told myself in the dream. So my dreams have also become a little bit more. I don't want to use the word prophetic, but the things I dream about now have meaning. And while that exact thing may not happen, when the situation occurs or something happens and you think back and your dream automatically pops up and you're like, oh, but that's what that was about. So I do recommend it. I will recommend this. I plan on staying on it for a little bit longer. I do see they have a couple of other oils that I'm interested in. I don't know about doing them all at the same time, but I do recommend it. Again, it is I Am Joy Ormus Real 24 Karat Gold Oil plus Vital Minerals. Um, if you just kind of look it up on things that people claim from taking colloidal gold from, this isn't anything new. But if you just research that alone, I think you'll be very intrigued and you'll want to try it. So thanks again for tuning in. Midnight Soul Serum. As always, I'm your host, Mac Black.
Midnight Soul Serum.